Hello everyone, my name is Zalp and today we're gonna be covering Ancient to Earthshaker position 4 to see what he does wrong on the lane. And then hopefully we can compare it to the CK4 guide that we've posted yesterday, played by Sweden Strong. So the first thing about this Shaker, he gets boost level 1, which is fine. As a Shaker is a hero that wants to rotate a lot and boots help you do that. The problem is he's never gonna rotate. So that's the first thing. The second thing, he's planting this shit ward. So this ward is fine in two scenarios. So the first one is there's a hero like a Morphling that you can snipe from far away. Even as a Shaker, it's fine, but usually it's a hero like a Wind Ranger position 4. Then you can basically snipe heroes that are low HP if you have vision of them. So that's the first reason, and the second reason is you're aware that you're gonna get harassed a lot by spells from trees that you're not gonna see, so you get stick charges because you don't get stick charges if you don't have vision of a person that is casting the spell, even if it's close enough. So this word doesn't make any sense in this game, and he still does that. So the lane starts, and he's just there, like he doesn't do anything. So he gets a sentry, gets a blood grenade, but the thing is, so you want to block this camp, but there's two reasons why this ward is bad. So the first thing is, he gets the sentry late, but the position 5 is still not there. So placing a ward as the first one, you never want to place it in a way that it can get dewarded. So if you actually place the ward first, you want it like over here, up here, right? Because this way, if enemy just blocks the camp with this sentry, it means that this camp is gonna be still blocked. Obviously, when you're late to the lane and you're the second one to place the ward, it's fine to place it like this. So maybe you actually find a sentry here or here, right? But in this scenario, it's not good to place a ward like this. And the second thing is, you're playing position for Shaker with boots. You're never gonna do anything on this lane early on unless this Muerta fucks up. So I think it's perfectly fine for you to just go over here and just block the camp with your body. So if you play position 4, you don't want to play the lane, right? So you can go over here and just block the camp. Obviously you can drag the creep wave, but in this scenario it's not needed because the lane is pushing already, so it's fine. But make sure you block this camp, and you don't need to waste a sentry here. You can keep the sentry and unblock your camp or put it back later here, but you don't need to use it right now. Okay, so another thing is this lane is obviously very hard when it becomes 2 versus 2, but right now this Muerta is alone and you're a Shaker, right? So you have a grenade, you have boots. What you can do is just basically run on this Muerta, and the worst thing that can happen is just like position 5 rotating and saving the hero, right? But as you can see on the map, Pudge is bottom, so it's not like you're gonna dive this Muerta here and you're gonna get hooked into the trees, right? So this Muerta is not allowed to hit creeps over here. Obviously, when the lane starts here, it's very hard for double melee hero to harass her out of the lane. But at this moment, instead of doing anything that you're doing right now, what you can do is just run at this hero. It's a small window, right? Because what's gonna happen is this Marcy is gonna arrive in the lane very soon. But this is the time you've wasted instead of just trying to harass this Muerta out of the lane or even deal any damage to her. You've wasted it and you're just like in the trees doing nothing. So the lane is pushing, the pull camp is blocked, so I'll just say this is a good thing. He tries to make sure that enemy is not able to pull, especially right now when Omni has wave under the tower. But another problem I see is, like, this movement is not needed, right? I don't think you're supposed to sit here and just be there if your Omni can hit creeps for free. Because your job as position 4 is to make sure your offlaner gets as much XP and then gold as possible, right? And this movement is like just completely pointless. So as I said, as melee position 4, you basically don't want to play the lane, in the lane. But right here, he's playing on the lane, and then because of that, he's missing the small camp block with his body, because Marcy obviously dewarded the camp. So right now, he's gonna look for the courier, not look at the lane. And then what happens is, he sees they go on the Omni Knight, but the problem is, all it takes is a glance, and you know that the Marcy is level 1. So I don't think anything wrong is gonna happen here, because this Omni is level 2. Could be even level 3 if you didn't sup XP at this point. But Omni is level 2, so he's not in danger of dying right now. And you basically waste 100 gold because you panicked. And I don't think it should happen. Like, all you need to do is just like walk here and keep your eyes on the lane, because you don't want to play on it, but you still need to care about your offlaner, right? So right now your main job as a shaker is to block the attempts to pull the lane back, so I think he does it well. And for some reason Monkey King comes and they dive, and it doesn't work out, but I think it's fine. You have to go for this if your mid laner comes. It's just unfortunate. But what I don't like about this is he's obviously gonna go back to his lane, but he never looks at the bot lane. And I think as a shaker of boots that has a TP on the cooldown, right? You're supposed to look over other lanes and then see if you can get a kill somewhere. And if you can't, it's fine. But you never give yourself a chance to check it if you don't look over with your camera. So I think what's gonna happen right now is a thing that a lot of people struggle with, which is you're playing position 4, which is melee, and then you have no impact on the lane. Then I think you should just be rotating away, because I think this Omni Knight is fine solo. He's not really in danger right now. So what you can do is just give yourself a chance and look over to other lanes and see if you have a possibility to have impact somewhere else. And sapping XP from your offlaner doesn't change anything. So if you have no way to impact your lane, you should be rotating away from it. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I would like to do more of this. So if you have a good replay for me that you want me to review, just send them in the comments, and hopefully in the upcoming days I'm gonna be able to watch them and help you with your gameplay. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Yo, and one more thing, I've created a Discord for the YouTube channel, so I'm gonna put the link in the description, so you're welcome to join. Thank you.